Hi, she knows the neighbor lady. She knows the neighbor lady show. How you doing? What's up? What you got going on? Like, you good? Your family good? What's going on? Are you healthy? Still got your right mind? You still look cute while doing all of that. Oh no, black girl magic is real. So, I'm your nosy neighbor lady. This your nosy neighbor lady show. On this show, we are discussing my favorite subject because I'm a baby mama. B-A-B-A-B-A-B-A-M-A. I'm a baby mama. Have a whole lot of kids, whole lot of baby dads. Don't really have a lot of shame about it. Just was living my life. So y'all can call me irresponsible if you want. I'm not gonna feel bad. You can judge my life. I'm not gonna feel bad. So why have black girls at all? There's an argument on the internet. If I give birth to a black child, it'll be a black girl. I don't have any boys. Don't have any boys. And I thought about, which I heard on the channel, one of the black women panels, I know it was a divested channel, but they was like, why have girls at all? I think a girl called in and was like, why have girls at all the stuff that black women go through, all the stuff that black girls go through, all the trauma and chaos and drama and mistreatment and abuse and neglect that goes on in Blackistan towards black girls, all the things that mothers are leaving black girls without, society is leaving black girls without. Why bring a black girl into society just so you want somebody to look like you? Newsflash, since black men have a lot of kids all over the world, it's a girl that looks just like you. I promise. I promise. I saw her. I saw her. I always see people and swear they somebody else. Everybody do have a twin. It's not because it's a coincidence. It's because black men have kids by everybody and just don't tell people and don't claim them and leave people single mothers. So, just real talk radio. I'm sorry. God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why have why have black men kids and they leave them? One thing when you have kids, as a parent that I'm learning with teenagers, one of your kids gonna break your heart. If not all of your kids gonna break your heart. I don't know the achy breaky hearts yet, but they break your heart in a way that hurts, a pain that I don't wish on nobody, because you don't know what they gonna do with their life. You don't know the decisions they're gonna make. I remember my daughter being my smartest kid, and I went to a PTA meeting and she had all bad grades and they was telling me how she was acting. I literally started crying at the PTA. I was so overwhelmed. I just knew this one was gonna be a good PTA. Like, okay, this gonna be a breeze. She good, she gatty, which she's still smart. I think I didn't know she was, wrong crowd or wrong behavior, whatever was going on. I can't remember specifically, but I literally started crying. I was like, what? 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 So, I heard a lady talking about, what is it? U vitro or in vitro fertilization or u vitro. My words ain't never right, but you know what I'm talking about. Y'all put that in the comments. That costs money. To find out the sex of your baby, that stuff costs money beforehand. Black people are really just a weird type of people because we really act like we have a lot of things that we don't, which is black people with money, no doubt. But do you have that kind of money and that kind of time? We talking about dollars for real dollars, not faking dollars, not fake dollars, not my man work a job that he don't really work dollars, not them kind. Real dollars. I'm not trying to be mean. Anyway, 18 years without a father, you think you don't need it, but a kid is going to want to know where their father is. You're going to want help. Even if you have all the money, a kid need two parents. Just because black children have been raised with one parent, and some kids really come out good, i.e. the girls come out better than the boys, that does not mean that we should continue to practice single parenting households just because it worked for some kids or it worked for me or I made it out. You don't want to send your kids through a live a life of struggle if you know, for one, you're not financially secure. For two, it's an emotional aspect of parenting where, like, it's hard work. If you're a real parent, it's hard work. If you're a neglectful parent, you can keep having babies all day. But when you're really there and really helping with homework and really going to PTAs and really buying school books and trying to read to your kid and trying to instill values in them and trying to love on them and hug them and see if you're making the right decision. Did you communicate right, or should you give them a whooping? Should you do time out, or should you turn off their light in their room? Can they sleep with a night light, or will they be scared in the dark? Or it's like, it's so much more to parenting than people talk about. But it's a new world, baby. You're not your mom. You're not your grandma. We would like to think that we are these great women who can put up with this and that and the other, but we are definitely a weaker generation than the last, and the generations are getting more powerful. I think black women are, but weak in other areas. And parenting is not something that people should just sign up for willy-nilly. If you're thinking about becoming a parent as a black mother, like I always say, you should at least date somebody outside your race. But it could be stupid to some people, but it could be an idea for others, because having a support system and messing with a man from a community who believes in fatherhood would make the most sense. And then y'all don't even think about, like I did on the one video, the trauma and the drama that comes along with coming to a co-parenting agreement. Y'all see people on TV and think it's possible. Them people on TV, that's an act. It's an act. They doing it for show. Men not really trying to work nothing out, and that's why people have to keep going getting child support. And then what if you too prideful to get child support? I know black women struggling right now who not getting no child support and don't want to get none, even if they could, for their pride. They rather struggle and suffer than make a man pay for his responsibility. So you don't know what type of mother you'll be. You might wonder why for the next 18 years of your life, why he didn't stay, and it had nothing to do with you or your child. This is just what he does. Hard times will come. Your trauma unresolved. His DNA matters. White people co-parent. Black people co-fuck. When you stop fucking a man who is a father of your children, I guarantee from experience in life, he's gonna turn on you. If you're lucky, y'all can do a relationship, which we have relationships now as far as we can be or see, but we talk through people. My other kid dad just hit me up the other day. I hit him up. I need a few dollars. He sent them. Of course, he wanted to go off on me and blame me for all his problems and cuss me out and tell me I'm this and that and this and that, and which was all lies to make him feel better about his life. So, actually, he said I'm going to die alone. So I said, I guess everybody on the internet now. Blew my fucking mind. Because he ain't never been no internet type of guy, but I guess the world changing. So, when you think about his DNA, when you think about his background, his family, if y'all don't think nurture versus nature and all that and what people are born with and what's in their brains and passing down genetics, when we pass down looks, we pass down brain power too. Pass down drug use too. Well, we can think about this vanity of, I want to look like me. It's a girl out there look like you. Go adopt her if it's that serious. But, I can't tell y'all what to do, because some people think if they have a child, it'll love them. I remember watching Ricky Lake and Jenny Jones. I want a baby of my own so I can love it and be a better mother. They say ultimately people become their mothers and fathers, okay? And they even say, it was a study, I was in sociology, and the teacher was like, she was a black lady, real nice lady. And she was like, she was kind of young too, I remember. But she was like, do y'all think kids typically do better than their parents or worse than their parents? And I think I know it wasn't better, because a lot of people put better. She was like, no, actually they do the same or less bad, like less good, or it don't work either. But you know what I'm saying? So ultimately, sometimes your kids can be the best of yourself, but then sometimes they can be the worst of yourself. Because even all of my kids, I see myself in all of my kids. I can see the different extremes of my behavior in their behavior, the good and the bad. So, you know, if you have no love, how can you give it? Black women don't like black girls. When we're talking about mother and daughter relationships now that we're seeing that online and how black women are treated by other black women, and you might think, oh, I'm gonna love my baby, I'm gonna love my baby. What about when she get too cute? What about when her booty get cuter than yours and her titties get cuter than yours and she get more attention than you? You could say you're not that kind of girl, but you just might be. And start hating and getting envious of your daughter. It's a lot of black mothers who hate their daughters, envious and jealous of their daughters. They cute when they little, but when they get big and too cute, they ain't that girl no more. So we can play all these games. That's why I often get frustrated on here, because so many black women kind of live in this murky, mucky place of illusion and delusion. And I think that's why channels like mine are important for me to walk with you all with this, because I'm not a genius. So a lot of this shit I done learned online with y'all, exploring black women's brains and connecting the stuff I know in real life to the stuff I'm learning and piecing it together to make it digestible for you. But black women and black mothers have hard relationships. We don't value our girls in the community. They're violated, raped, assaulted, molested. Look at your life. Look at my life. Other men who are black. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was the other thing. I'm too mad I just digged in my nose. But I'm at home. Y'all do what y'all want. Don't touch me. Y'all ain't gonna touch you. I don't want monkey pops. I ain't say you had it. I ain't say that. Do you like this video? I ain't even say you get monkey. I'm just saying, I ain't get it. I don't fuck with niggas. Shit, y'all don't find me on the rodeo on the motherfucking Guatemala show. Shit, y'all ain't gonna fuck around, man. Anyway, there are other races of men who are black, looking at them, but not black. Okay? But not nigga black. Not Blackistan black. Not gonna shoot your ass up type shit black. Okay, so not gonna kill your ass over telling them to get a job black. But I don't think black women want to really date men of other cultures. I think they just like nigga shit. And ain't nothing wrong with it. We don't condemn you here. I'm cool with it now. You know, we gotta do. So, but I've seen guys of other nations who are dark skinned and other guys, so I just want to put that point out there for y'all if y'all want black kids. But I think when having kids, you have to think about, well, do I have a stable home? Do I feel stable? Do I want a kid for 18 years of my life? And then you have to think about this parent, this father. Kids bring a lot of things that you don't really think about. The pain of having kids hurt you in ways it is unforeseen. I'm not saying because none of my kids on drugs now that I know of, but just think about if you get a kid on drugs when you watch Dr. Phil. Think about sleeping up at night, keeping yourself up at night, not knowing what your kid's doing. We and my kids, we talk about drugs, we talk about sex, we talk about a lot of things, but just think about these things, and you can think about the great parts, but it's some ups and downs. It's puberty and sex and then other people kids, and then what they showing your kids, and then you need babysitters, and who can you trust, and what might happen if they're over here, and I still gotta go to work. I can't not go to work. I know one thing about motherhood. It's what I live for. I'm glad to be a mother. I'm a proud mother. I'm proud of my kids today, tomorrow, and the day after that. But we have to think about even being a parent and knowing that I'm parent one kid different than the other kid just because I was a different person at that time. Thinking about how I read to my other kids and didn't get to read to this kid as much because I'm just older and times are just different. I'm more busy, or it's so many things to take into consideration. Just don't let Blackistan guilt trip you into having no goddamn kids if you don't want no kids, and be comfortable with that. A lot of people worldwide do not want kids because they know they want to spend their money on themselves, and nothing wrong with being selfish. Nothing wrong with being responsible. That's responsible. knowing that, hey, I don't think I can handle a kid, I don't have what it takes. That's responsibility. If you want a kid, being responsible is going to date a man who will love and take care of you and your kid and cherish you for who you are, and then that kid will be cherished for who he or she is. But you know, in a society where you can't have abortions anymore, I think it's important to make some decisions and get on some birth control, or don't get on, or whatever you do. Don't have a baby just to have a baby, and if you do have a baby just to have a baby, don't do it with a nigga. You gonna be the single mothers club, but you can say he gonna stay, but y'all can do what y'all want because y'all the best and y'all know the most. So I'm just a nosy neighbor lady show. Love on yourself while you have yourself. Thank you for the one comment that inspired this video, because that was pretty awesome. And Scam likely been calling me all day, but this is not work time. Why would this be a job calling me right now? And I can't get up because I don't have on any pants. So I do adore you. I do think you're the best right now until I feel different. So just keep your head up, stay beautiful, stay innovative, creative, stay all that dream chasing and motivating and all that good shit that black women got that just make the world go round. And I'm just sending my love your way, and I hope you love on yourself while you have yourself and love on your loved ones while you have them. And I will see you next time, and come see about me. All right, bye.